have done a first impression already. About a year ago, I used the curly elongator and I did like a full wash day. At the time, my review was quite harsh, and I feel like since then I've learned quite a lot about my hair, and I know how to kind of work products through my hair a little bit better now, so I thought it was only fair to give it another go. In addition to that, I have used the curl definer over the past year just to like redefine certain curls, and I have really liked it. So I have a feeling I might like the curl definer, which is meant for type 3 hair, a little bit more than the curl elongator, which is meant for type 4 hair. And I'm going to just do basically a ×2 impression. This will be my first impression though, really, because I haven't done a full wash and go with the curl definer yet. But essentially, we go again. So I'm going to go straight into the shower and wash my hair. I'm not going to take you with me, but I'm going to come back and tell you how I feel about the shampoo and conditioner. Okay, so I just got out of the shower. The shampoo, it does have that squeaky feeling once I finish. So I shampooed twice. I usually do lather twice anyway. So I did the same thing. It does have that squeaky feeling at the end, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but it's also not the worst of experience. And I will also say it doesn't lather very much, so like the soap suds are quite minimal, but it just feels like it's harder to spread through the hair. This isn't the only shampoo that does that, but when I do have a shampoo that does that, I do feel like it makes me feel like it's not spreading very well, so I end up using a little bit more. That's just me. But overall, it's an okay shampoo. I wouldn't say you need to go out and get it, but what I will say is it does pair very well with the conditioner. Now the conditioner, it's really nice. Both the products smell really good, first of all, and the conditioner is really nice. It also says it encourages like your curls to start coming from inside the shower, so you're supposed to detangle with the conditioner in and then get out the shower, and then your hair will already start forming the curls. For me, that's not a big deal because I usually detangle my hair as I'm putting styling products on. Sometimes I detangle in the shower, but that's very rare. So I'm just going to use my spray bottle as I mentioned and soak this section. One thing about the Living Proof products is that they don't have a leave-in because all the products are supposed to kind of have like a built-in leave-in, which is good, and I think that's one of the reasons I really like the curl definer. Straight away, I love how these products apply to the hair. Even the curl elongator, they apply so smooth, I can't even describe it. It's like an experience that you have to just do yourself. When you put them on, it just feels like silk on the hair. This is the type of slip that the conditioner needs. Okay, so this is what the hair is looking like after I've applied the product and detangled. I haven't went in to clump the curls just yet, but already I have better hopes than I did the first time around. I'm going to go in with a little bit more water, and then I'm going to use the gel to kind of just start clumping the curls. Essentially, I just like twist my hair, and this just encourages the curls to like clump together. I don't know if anyone else does this, but this is my method, especially when I'm refreshing the curls. So I am going to use the gel also, and I'm just going to use one pump. I used 2 pumps on this section, and it is getting quite defined. So I've just finished the curl definer side, and first impressions, I feel like it does remind me quite a lot of when I use the curl elongator. The ends are quite defined, but then the roots aren't very defined. It's got quite a light hold. Even with the gel, it doesn't really clump together as much as some of my other gels do. In some areas there is a little bit of extra product, so I'm interested to see whether that kind of gets absorbed into the hair or whether that leaves any like white residue. Last time I did have a bit of white residue with the curl elongator. I am just a little bit worried that it's not defined enough. I'm going to literally do the exact same technique, but I'll probably just show you how much of the curl elongator I'm going to use. On application, again, the product does feel really silky and really nice. I do feel like the curl definer just feels a little bit silkier, but not very much, but they both do feel really nice. I will say, my original video, I mentioned that it wasn't very defined, and I do feel like the curl definer has clumped my curls more than the curl elongator has. So going in with the gel, applying it in the same way. It is defined it a little bit more. I do think it is now a little bit more similar to the curl definer side, maybe. A part of me does want to say the curl definer side was a little bit more defined. I am going to continue to work the product in, but so far I think I'm right in determining that the curl definer might be my preference over the curl elongator, and I might like that a little bit more. So I'm going to continue. I'm probably going to do the whole side of my head and then come back right at the end. They're not too dissimilar though, and on application I think I did prefer the curl definer more than the curl elongator, just because I feel like with the curl definer it seemed to be clumping my curls a little bit more, and it just felt that little bit more silky. But I think best bet, I'm going to go air dry probably about 80%, and then come back and then show you what it's looking like. Then after that I'll stretch and then see if there's any difference. I do have a feeling there's not going to be like much difference between the two. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but the last time I used the curl elongator it left quite a bit of residue on my hands. So I did go in a lot lighter than I did last time, just to try and avoid that. Also with the jar, I think I went overboard last time trying to get really defined coils. It'd be good to see the comparison on how this one turns out in comparison to the last one. If you're interested in that video, I will definitely link it at the end of this video, so go and check that one out. My hair is about 75% dry, and there is still a very clear difference between this side and this side, which was the curly elongator side. This side is definitely a little bit more rounded, a little bit bigger, and this side is a little bit more stretched. If you're someone that air dries and just goes about their day, then this might make a difference for you. Yeah, I'm gonna basically just go and finish off blow drying my hair, stretch my roots as we usually would, and then come back with a final look and final review. So this is my hair after I've blow dried and stretched it. I'm not gonna lie, I am feeling her. It is very fluffy and bouncy, as you can see. It's not weighed down at all, which I love. However, there is a little bit of residue at the front. At the front, my hair is a little bit more of a looser texture, so it doesn't soak up product as much as the rest of it. So that could be why it's at the front. I don't know if it's anywhere else, to be honest. I can't really see it anywhere else. So I think it is just at the front. Overall, my hair doesn't feel the most moisturised. It doesn't feel dry, but it doesn't necessarily feel the most moisturised either. I wouldn't not recommend these products, but for me, it's just not some products that I will be repurchasing. For the simple fact, I believe they are quite pricey, and I've used other products, either a similar price point or cheaper, that I feel like potentially do a better job. They are a science-backed hair care brand. Through prolonged use, I'm sure you may see certain benefits that I won't get just from using it once. I may repurchase the Curl Definer simply for the reason of I have used it in a braid out, which is what prompted this video, and I did really like the way my hair felt. So I will definitely repurchase in terms of using it for a braid out or like a leave-in, because as I said, when you apply it to your hair, it does feel super silky. But for a wash and go, I'm not sure if these products are for me. I do have a little bit of residue at the front, which I'll show a close-up of. It's definitely a good wash and go. Definitely one that I'm happy to step out of the house with. I do like it, it's just not something that I would spend full price for. If they were on sale, then I might repurchase. Okay, so I'm back with a little bit of an update. As I was mentioning, I might buy these products if they're on sale or whatever, but I don't think I would now. I've changed my mind. Reason being, my hair is a lot more flaky than I originally realised. And I don't know if you can see it on my top. Let me try and go in the light. Yeah, I don't know if you can see all that flaking. It's all coming from my hair. I don't like it, so unfortunately, although I actually really love the look of this wash and go, it's a big thumbs down from me, because I know I didn't use as much product as last time, so there should be no reason for this amount of flaking, and that is just, it's not acceptable. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you did find it helpful. If you did enjoy it, you might want to watch my first impressions living proof review, where I use the curly elongator for the first time. And if anything, you'll learn what not to do when you use this product. So yeah, go and check that one out. I hope it was useful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.